Hi everybody and welcome to another episode of 4 Focus on Redmen. We had a very special opportunity as the FETV crew to go over to the FIES Intermediate Elementary building and work with them when they had their wax museum. We put this little production piece together to show you what that wax museum was all about. So with no further ado, we're going to go right to the production piece concerning the wax museum.
Good evening. I am Governor Charles Foster, and though I've been dead since 1904, it's always nice to get out and about and to see what's going on in Fostoria. I was the governor of the great and sovereign state of Ohio from 1880 through 1883, and in the course of my time as governor, Secretary of the Treasury under President Benjamin Harrison, and a member of the United States House of Representatives, I helped establish Toledo State Hospital for the mentally ill. I helped with the completion of the Washington Monument, and my father, along with John Crocker, were the two founding families in the city of Fostoria. And it's a pleasure to be here at the Fostoria Middle School because in actuality I'm Leonard Skonecki. I'm with the Fostoria Area Historical Society, and it's a pleasure to see all of these kids with all of their historical projects interested enough to pick a character and try to act that character out for the evening. So I hope everyone enjoys the program. It's fun being here. Thank you.
The Wax Museum project is a multiple-step project. It's where the students are researching on a person that they find most interesting. They will look at books and online to find facts about their person, and then they'll also do a social studies part with a timeline of their person's life, and then find character traits on their person as well, and also what they did in their early life and their late life, and then what they're most famous for. The thing that they gain the most of is they gain the practice of speaking in front of other people. At the Wax Museum, they actually come to life. When a person comes up and asks, "Hello, I see you're Bruce Lee," they come to life and they get to practice speaking in front of someone. They also gain the research skills. We really haven't done much research before third grade, so this is the first time that they're looking and finding out facts that they think are the most important, and facts that might be useful, like when their person was born, what they're most famous for, any notable achievements besides that. I feel like this is a good experience because they get to research somebody that they're interested in, and they get very excited, and they also get to work on that project for over a period of months, and they feel very passionate. They haven't had that experience before where they get to pick one person and find all the interesting information about them. The hardest part is finding out facts that are interesting and also that are pertainable to their person. They might find an interesting fact, let's say they had LeBron James. They might find another basketball player's fact and they think, "Oh, that's my person." And they have to decide, is that about my person? And is it something that's interesting that maybe not that many people know about them? The content areas that are covered are reading. They get to research their biography project by reading a book or a web document of it. They also get the content of writing their project as far as a research. Depending on the class, they got to either write a paragraph, 3 paragraphs, or 5-paragraph essay about their person. They also got social studies skills in there too, because they were learning about timelines and having 5 facts that pertain to their person and list the dates.
I was born June 20, 1953. I have 2 sons. I got married in 1991. I got married to David Thornton. When I lived in Vermont, I worked at a kennel. In February 1985, I picked up a Grammy as Best New Artist of 1984. I went to an art college. I helped the world by telling them it was okay to be different. I am known for an 80s singer. My favorite part of the project was when I was making my picture of Hillary Clinton. It was my favorite because I got to draw and make her. I chose Hillary Clinton because I had a lot of books about her and I really wanted to learn more about her. What was hard was when I was making the years, like 1947 and then 1965, 1969, 1975, and 2000. It was kind of difficult because I had to look through a lot of pages and there was a lot. Is called La Gioconda, meaning the laughing one. Leonardo wrote in the opposite direction of normal people, and you need a mirror to read it correctly. Leonardo was the first person to explain why the sky is blue. Some people claim he invented the bicycle. There are only about 15 of Leonardo da Vinci's paintings still around. This is Leonardo da Vinci's flying machine. That's a picture of Leonardo da Vinci. That is the Mona Lisa. This is his flying machine also. That's the bike, his sketches, and that is the Last Supper. April 15th, 1452, Leonardo da Vinci was born. 1467, at the age of 14, Da Vinci began apprenticing with the artist Verrocchio. 1503, the Mona Lisa was painted. 1516, Da Vinci left Italy for good. May 2nd, 1519, Leonardo da Vinci died.
My favorite part of the project is I learned new things about Jackie Robinson. Because I like baseball and I think he's a very good baseball player, and he never gave up when white people said he couldn't play baseball as good as the other people. Getting pictures was definitely difficult.
Making the board because it's really crafty and you can put stuff about your person on it. Number 1 is my grandpa and parents talked me into it, and number 2, my mom, she has the same birthday as her, the same day but not the same year. Doing all the research because you had to get all the specific stuff and not like all the fun stuff.
My name is Rosa Parks. I was born on February 4th, 1913. I lived with my mother, father, and brother. On December of 1939, I married Raymond Parks. On October 24th, 2005, I died. I was most known for the Montgomery bus boycott.
It was hard doing all the research. Putting the board together and getting the clothes for the wax museum because it was fun, like gluing everything on and then reading all the stuff I put on and then making myself look like her. Because I like to sing and dance, and she also likes to sing and dance, and she acts, and sometimes I act in front of my mom.
Hello, my name is Lady Gaga. I learned how to play piano at age 4. My real name is Stephanie. I got the name Lady Gaga from Queen's song Radio Gaga. My favorite colors are black, lavender, and dark pink. My favorite candy is gummies.
My favorite part of the project was making the biography board because it's fun to do. I chose the person because I know a lot of person about him, and he was the first president. I think what was hard is about his early life and adulthood.
My favorite part of the project was making the board because it was really fun. I choose my favorite person because I was reading books about her, and so I could learn about her. It was hard and difficult to get everything together because it took a little while. Frank. I was born in June 12th, 1929. As you probably know, during the Holocaust I had to hide because there was a person killing people, innocent like me, because of not having blue eyes and blonde hair. So during the Holocaust I had to hide, but my parents, Otto Frank and Edith Frank, got me this diary. I am lucky because one day I went to publish this.
Because I like people having their rights. Making the board because I can make a lot of colorful colors on it. Making the board because I had to take my time.
Hello, my name is Hillary Clinton. I was one of just 27 women out of 235 students to enter Yale Law School. As a teen, I was a Republican. I was the first lady to hold a postgraduate degree in Yale Law School. I won a Grammy for Best Spoken Word album for Otto for my book It Only Takes a Village. I wrote to NASA inquiring how to be an astronaut as a child. NASA said girls can't be an astronaut. I would sometimes come to class in 9th grade wearing my Girl Scouts uniform. I attended Wesley College and was elected senator, class president in 1969. I was successful, nice, important, and loyal.
Maybe in the competition where it's turned fight.
My favorite part was making the 5 fun facts because I got to look up in the book and I got to learn more about my person, and she's pretty interesting. She won the San Diego Spelling Bee when she was 13. She seemed pretty interesting, and I've been studying her for a while, and she's been, I've always been wanting to be an astronaut because I've really wanted to see space and what would be in it. The hardest part was the timeline and that picture. I kind of made a little lump a bit too high on her hair.
Neil Armstrong was born on August 5th, 1930. I joined NASA in 1952. I went to space and walked on the moon. I retired from NASA in 1970. I opened up my museum July 27th, 1972. I died in Sinison, Ohio, August 5th, 2012.
Decorating my board because it took a lot of hard effort and it was actually fun decorating. Because she has red hair and I don't like putting on wigs, and she sings country music. To find out some fun facts, some character traits.
I'm Princess Diana.
And I'm Governor Charles Foster. And what is your real name?
Serenity.
Okay, and why did you pick Princess Di?
Because she was an important American person in American history, and I picked her because she was nice to people.
Okay.
And
why don't you tell us a little bit more about her?
I am a very important person in American history. I was born in France. My birthday is July 1st, 1961. I am famous for being nice to everyone, like saying, "Are you okay?" I am important because my legacy has helped charitable causes like donating clothes. I died August 31st, 1997, France, but I will always be remembered, and that is my life as a princess.
Thank you. It was nice to meet you, Princess Di.
Well, we really hope you enjoyed that. We had a great time shooting it and editing it. We thought it came out really well. And like I said, I hope you enjoyed that. And we look forward to seeing you again on another episode of 4.